Not only you're about to be rewarded for your hard work, my gorgeous Pisces, not only you're about to be rewarded for your hard work, but at the same time, you're also going to realize, you're going to realize certain things, you're going to realize, you're going to be able to see the bigger picture when it comes to your life in general, and when it comes to certain things that have been happening to you, certain things that made you feel really unhappy, certain things that were bringing you down, and these certain things that have been making you feel kind of really negative, and the certain things that have been delayed when it comes to your life. If all these things didn't happen, if the certain things haven't been delayed when it comes to your life, you would never come to this particular moment. You would never have this reward. This reward is going to mean to you so much on several different levels. For example, this reward is going to make you feel really good about yourself. This reward is going to highlight what exactly are you so good at, what exactly you're so brilliant at, and you are indeed going to be pleasantly surprised, because at the same time a new door is about to open indeed, and you will know what this is, because you are not going to be able to stop thinking about this reward whatsoever. So you really are going to be thinking right now how to take things on the next level. What exactly would you need to do? What exactly would you need to focus on? And each time you realize what you need to do, each time something new, something additional is going to be triggered within you, and each time you will elevate, each time you will transcend. When you get to the point where you really are feeling how you've never felt before when it comes to your life, and when it comes to your future, and when it comes to this particular step you are suddenly gonna be thinking about making, you will know exactly what do you need to do, what do you need to focus on, and also you will know exactly what do you immediately need to walk away from. You are becoming so much more objective when it comes to your life in general. This is because the moment in time you do receive this reward, you have this reward, at that moment in time, you are going to release negative and frightening thoughts that have been preventing you to move forward when it comes to your life, when it comes to you needing to make like crucial decisions. This has been kind of holding you back in the background, but no more, my gorgeous Pisces, no longer. This particular reward that you are going to have, it's going to mean to you so much. When I said, it's going to affect like several different things in your life, of course, but you are gonna feel so much more spiritual, so much more intuitive after this moment in time. And you're also, so this is going to reflect a lot on your spirituality. This is going to reflect on you mentally, and this is going to also reflect on you financially as well, my gorgeous Pisces, which is absolutely brilliant. So please do take this aspect of your life very seriously. Just remember, you will be able to see, and you will be able to look at the bigger picture when it comes to you and when it comes to your life. Everything is going to become crystal clear. Seriously, everything you went through, even the darkest moments in your life, even the darkest memories in your life, if you didn't go through certain things, you wouldn't be who you are right now. A lot is going to be on your mind, and a lot it's going to start making sense here. Seriously, you even are gonna kind of be remembered certain traumas, but right now, baby, you will be able to kind of feel them and see them from a completely different perspective for the first time in your life. trust me. Oh my God, what is this going to do to your life from this moment onwards? It's going to be absolutely tremendous. You will see exactly what I mean. When we achieve such a powerful moment in our lives, when we are able to reflect on certain traumas we have been through, you know, from a completely different angle. Oh my God, there is only one way to go, baby. The only way is up, most certainly indeed. And also, my gorgeous Piscelini, when it comes to the first part of this week, you know, it's just like really a lot to do with you having this dream, my gorgeous Piscelini. You are going to have such a beautiful dream when it comes to this week. And, you know, this dream is going to be beautiful. It's going to be really weird. It's going to be really bizarre. It's going to be really kind of unusual. But you are going to feel yourself in this dream. Things are going to be so vivid, but things are going to be real. Things are going to feel real. So these are the two really strong things I can feel from this dream that you're going to have at around the beginning of this week. Things are going to feel vivid and be vivid, and things are going to feel real, you know. So in this dream, you're really going to be reminded of some kind of a problem, something that has been making you feel very, very kind of negative, something that has been making you feel really, really down. And now when it comes to this dream, not only you're going to be reminded of that particular problem, it's to do with an ongoing issue in your life, but it's really to do with something that has been bothering you quite a lot over the last 9 months in particular. Over the last 9 months in particular, this has been bothering you quite a lot. And this is the problem that you are not only going to be reminded of, but there is also going to be like some kind of a solution to that problem that it's going to be like kind of obvious to you. What a psychic dream you're going to have. This is not just any dream, baby. This is like a proper, real psychic dream that you are going to have. It's like a really powerful psychic moment where you are indeed going to be intuitively guided. What a beautiful experience in itself this is actually going to be. On one hand, you're going to be reminded of your own intuition and what makes you different. And on another hand, you will also know now suddenly which sacrifice do you need to make when it comes to this problem, something that has been bringing you down for the last 9 months, and this has been draining your energy, baby, more than you would like to admit. Mental energy, spiritual energy, and physical energy as well. This is gonna be big, baby. This is gonna be big. What I did this in itself, this dream, it's actually gonna be like a really kind of meaningful experience, because you will know what exactly do you need to do about that problem. It's about you making some kind of a compromise, some kind of like sacrifice. You will know which sacrifice you need to make. You like immediately. This in itself, my gorgeous Piscelini, there's no doubt about it. This in itself is going to be crystal clear indeed. And this is something that you're going to take very seriously. And I know that you are. The very next day, you're already going to make a certain move. The very next day, you're already going to make this certain move, my gorgeous Piscelini. And you will do this. And almost immediately, you will know, like literally immediately, you will know that you actually did the right thing indeed. And you're also, my gorgeous Piscelini, seriously, again, you're gonna have this beautiful spiritual moment, and I'm not surprised about it whatsoever. Again, you're going to feel so drawn now suddenly towards this certain herb or towards this certain plant at around the beginning of this week. Now suddenly this plant or this herb is going to get your attention. Trust me, you will know where am I coming from. Seriously, this plant or this herb is going to get your attention at around the midweek or at around the beginning of this week. This plant or this herb is going to get your attention. You're so gonna feel drawn to something. Let's say that you see this lavender. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. You feel so drawn towards this lavender. It's so amazing. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, there is something so different about it. Blah, blah, blah. I really hope you're gonna remember what I was saying. If you're feeling drawn towards a certain herb or towards a certain plant, it means that this is the sign that you need to consume this plant somehow. If you're able to consume this plant, you need to consume this plant, and it is because this plant is going to be really beneficial for some kind of ailment, something that you're suffering from and that you wouldn't be able to get anywhere else. Do you understand what I mean? You can feel drawn towards like dandelion, or you need something like you can feel drawn towards dandelion, for example. You can feel drawn towards like echinacea, for example. You can feel drawn towards like a rosemary, for example. You can feel drawn towards like a ginger root, for example. Each of these things are doing something absolutely mind-blowing, something absolutely incredible in terms of how powerful these herbs and roots, for example, are, what powerful properties that they actually have. And I can assure you that there is a reason why you're feeling to this particular herb, you're feeling drawn to this particular herb in the first place, because it will be able to heal something that you're suffering from. Lavender, maybe you're stressed, you know what I mean? Maybe you're anxious, maybe you can't sleep. Lavender is brilliant, to kind of sort you out. Maybe if you're drawn towards echinacea, you need something. Echinacea is a big mama. You need something to boost your immune system, for example. Echinacea is one of the best things ever. Do you know what I mean? So, and so on, So if you're not too sure about the actual properties of this particular herb that you feel drawn towards, then you can just go on Google and you can, just type in the name and find out. And I can assure you, it's gonna be so beneficial for something that you're kind of suffering from. It's something to take very seriously indeed. And also, my gorgeous Pisces, when it comes to the midweek, do you know what? It's like basically, listen, you're gonna have this moment, something is gonna make you feel really frustrated. It's to do with this moment, someone is really gonna irritate you, somebody is really going to get on your nerves, and somebody is also gonna be rather rude. Please don't get me wrong, it's nobody in your life, nobody who you care about, it's just some kind of a person, someone who is just passing by. It's like a little bit of a test, it's like a little bit of a challenge that you are going to have at the same time. My gorgeous Pisces lineage, you know why? Because that person is gonna be rude, that person is gonna be very uncomfortable, and you're not gonna like what this person is gonna say, and you're not gonna like what this person is going to do, and this is really kind of going to make you feel a little bit angry, and you will want to, the bottom line is that you will want to start something legal, you will want to start something official, maybe some kind of a legal proceedings or something like that. But I really need you to be strong. I need you to rise above it. This is your sign to avoid this at all costs, okay? This is a bit of a moment where you are going to be around some kind of a devil. I'm really sorry, my gorgeous Pisces, but there is no other way of saying this. Stay away from this type of a devil. And if you just like kind of walk away and move on, do not waste your time with this particular person whatsoever. So I really hope you're gonna understand what am I trying to say here. You will really feel like you want to kind of take this person to court, or you will feel like you want to do something really official. You will feel like you want to start some kind of official progress, but it's really to do with court and things like that, something legal. And my advice is just to avoid this. Avoid this. There is a reason why am I telling this. So if you are thinking about taking this person to court, do not waste your time. You're only going to waste your time, money, and your energy. Why? Because the few days later, within the next few days already, you are going to have such a pleasant surprise. such a positive surprise, such an amazing surprise, and you're gonna love this. And when it comes to this surprise, you know, it's more about you having a very, very interesting, mind-blowing opportunity, something that you wanted to do for a very long time. And this is just gonna kind of change your whole world, really, to be quite honest with you, how happy you're going to be. But if you do decide to take this particular devilish person to the court, for example, then you would never be able to take this opportunity on. And I know that this doesn't make sense, but trust me, it's gonna make sense at that particular time when it happens. Very important indeed. And also, my gorgeous Pisces, when it comes to the midweek, do you know what? It's like it's about you having this beautiful experience, like a really gorgeous spiritual experience. You know, you will be relaxing yourself. You will have this moment where you're going to be thinking about your spirituality and about the world around you. And you're going to be looking at certain things. You really are going to have such a beautiful experience. You're going to realize how everything is connected and how you are like part of absolutely everything, you know. You really are gonna go really deep when it comes to this experience you are going to have. But you're also, through this experience at that time, there is something really major you're going to discover, my gorgeous Pisces. There is something that you're actually going to discover, and you are gonna have this absolutely brilliant idea. What do you need to do in order to make your life more practical? In order to make your life more practical, you are just going to have this completely out of the blue idea. And I know that you're going to be worrying about it, because something on a financial level, it's kind of going to be like, oh no, you can't do this because of that, or you can't do this because of that. It's like you pretty much, so you will be kind of thinking about your finances quite a lot. And you will, you know, but then you must not allow this to put you off, because you are going to be absolutely fine. Just focus on what do you need to do when it comes to you making your life so much more practical, and the rest is going to follow. Just ignore any negative thought or anything like that right now. Also very important, because you're very strong in terms of your own manifestation indeed. And also, my gorgeous Pisces, when it comes to the midweek, you know, you really are going to be thinking about reconnecting with this particular person. You're going to need to be more patient, you know. You will really feel like you want to reconnect with somebody again. Maybe you just fallen out with this person. Maybe you had an argument with this person. Maybe you've just drifted apart, you know. But you really are going to have this particular person on your mind quite a lot. And the more you think about this person, the more you will want to reconnect, you know. But you need to be patient. You need to be patient, you know, because you are going to reach out to this particular person, and they are still going to, this particular person is still going to be acting in a really strange way, in a rather unusual way. You just need to give it a little bit extra time, and very soon you will find out what exactly is going on in this person's life. And then when you find out what's going on in this person's life, and what this person has been dealing with, you're going to be so glad that you didn't that you weren't rude, or you weren't stroppy, or you didn't decide to walk away. Something is really kind of going to blow you away. And when you find out what's going on in this person's life, you know, this is going to affect you very strongly. This is really going to affect you in such a way where you're going to start reflecting on your own life and do what you want to do. You know, in your life, do things that you wanted to do for a while. So something really kind of magical and incredible is going to come out of it, especially when it comes to you reflecting on your life in such a powerful way. Listen to me very carefully. You're going to find yourself in this zone where no one or nothing can stop you from doing what you want to do. You're going to start to feel like absolutely unstoppable, my gorgeous Pisces, indeed. By the time you get to the last part of this week, you know, this particular woman, somebody very intelligent, and I really like this woman. This woman is very intelligent. She likes nature, you know, she likes animal, and she also likes, you know, as much as she likes nature, she likes, you know, everything to be perfect in her own home. And this particular person is somehow going to tell you, this particular person is going to either tell you, or this particular person is either going to inspire you that you need to give more. You need to give more towards some kind of a venture you're already on, you're already at. Okay, so this particular woman is really going to inspire you for some reason, or is going to tell you that you need to do a little bit more when it comes to some kind of a venture you're already at. This particular venture, it's really a lot to do with you. At the same time, you know, moving on big time with your life in general. And when it comes to this venture, there is a big kind of a wish connected to it. You know, when it comes to this venture, an end point is like a really big wish you actually have. And this big wish, it's going to come true. This big wish is going to come true, and I need you. That's why I need you to take this very seriously. But I don't need to tell you this, because this particular woman, that's her job. It looks like, you know, because through her you're going to realize, you're going to be reminded of this venture. You're going to be reminded of the fact that you need to give more to it. You need to work more on it. You need to give more to it. You must not leave it alone, leave it aside now. You must not leave it alone. But you are indeed going to take this very seriously. You're going to become very determined to make a really bold move, to make a certain move you were kind of indecisive about for the last couple of months. And as soon as you make this move, oh my God, you are going to have such an amazing experience. Oh my God, such a positive experience, my gorgeous Pisces. And the whole new door is about to open. This door is about to change your life forever. So now, my gorgeous Pisces, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm gonna see what's gonna be a tarot card of the week. I'm just gonna shuffle these tarot cards, and and I'm gonna see what's gonna be a tarot card of the week. And hopefully, I'm not going to, my gorgeous Pisces, hopefully I'm not going to forget putting my microphone back, because this is what I always do. I always forget to put my microphone back. So the two cards that have just fallen out you just need to kind of really pay attention to your life in general, what you want to focus on, what you need to focus on things that are bothering you on daily basis, certain changes you wanted to make in your immediate environment and you didn't. This is what you need to focus on, because you know you are going to be so much kind of so much happier within, you know, in general with yourself. And also somebody's going to irritate you when it comes to this week, my gorgeous Pisces, and I just need you to be strong. You need to respond to this irritation by, you know, rising above it, by having a big smile and rising above it. Don't respond to this irritation with the actual irritation. Just respond to it with a big smile, and that way you heal yourself, you protect yourself at the same time, and you will avoid doing unnecessary things. And also, my gorgeous Pisces, when it comes to the actual tarot card of the week, your tarot card of the week is dun dun dun. Well, there you go. You are going to have a very, very interesting suggestion, and this interesting suggestion, it's going to come from somebody who knows you really well, from somebody who you know your whole life. Maybe this is your friend, or maybe this is your family member. Do you know what I mean? But you are going to have a very interesting suggestion from somebody who you know your whole life, and this suggestion is going to be based on you to going somewhere and maybe committing yourself to something, both of you. And I know that this is going to put you off. You're going to think and feel like this is not the right time. You've got so much going on, but my God, you would regret forever if you don't actually do this. Whatever is suggested to you to kind of commit yourself to, you and that person, maybe it's like to do with some kind of like I don't know, maybe it's to do with a certain training, you know, when it comes to our physical things, you know, training. Maybe it's to do with your own spirituality. Maybe it's to do with, you know, attending certain classes. Do you know what I mean? This particular person is going to suggest something to you, for you both to do, something that you're both into. But it is to do with you committing yourself to it for a while. And I know you're going to feel like, oh no, baby, no. But you need to commit yourself to this, because you are going to meet very, very interesting people, and they couldn't have been more beneficial for you, this stage of your life right now that you're in. You will know why am I saying this. Through these people, you're going to understand how much you've actually changed. And that's needed from us to understand in order to move forward. Okay, so please do go for this, because this is going to be extremely beneficial for you, my gorgeous Piscelini. Hello my gorgeous people, I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a Full Moon Fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they're intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.